Welcome, night owls, to Midnight Movie Recaps. Tonight, we step into a nightmare born inside a city of luxury and bright lights. Imagine Seoul, a place full of life, fashion, and endless dreams. Now imagine those lights going out one by one. In their place, we hear the terrifying sounds of the living dead. What happens when a rich, beautiful city becomes a hunting ground? When money, power, and status mean nothing, and survival is the only thing that matters. And what terrible actions come out when fear turns people into prey, slowly breaking their humanity apart. Beginning of the story, the calm before the storm. Our story starts in Gangnam, a busy and stylish district known for wealth and success. Everything looks perfect on the outside. But under this shiny surface, something dark is about to destroy it all. We meet Hyun-suk, played by Gil Ju. He is a young man carrying regret. He was once a talented taekwondo athlete, but he walked away from that life. Now he works a boring job, drifting through life, trying not to think about what he lost. He avoids trouble and keeps his head down. But trouble is about to find him anyway. In the same building, we meet Min Jong, played by Park Ji-yeon. She is strong, calm, and sharp-minded. She does not rely on physical strength. Her real power is her courage and her ability to think clearly under pressure. These two strangers, surrounded by people, have no idea they are about to face horror together. The disaster begins quietly. A man is scratched by a stray cat inside a shipping container. It seems harmless, easy to ignore. But this cat carries something deadly. The man dismisses the injury, not knowing a nightmare is already growing inside him. Fear often starts small, unnoticed. Before it explodes into chaos, strange things begin to happen. One worker collapses. Then another. The building feels wrong. Whispers spread. Fear grows, then everything breaks loose. People begin to change in terrifying ways. Their faces twist with hunger. Their eyes lose all humanity. Their bodies move with unnatural speed and strength. Confusion turns instantly into panic. The modern office building becomes a death trap. Emergency broadcasts cut out. Doors lock. Elevators stop working. Hyun-suk and Min Jong are trapped inside with only a few survivors. Outside help is gone. Seeing co-workers turn into monsters destroys any sense of safety. Trust disappears. Fear fills every corner. The air itself feels heavy with terror and hopelessness. Hyun-suk has no choice but to face his past. His taekwondo training, something he once regretted leaving behind, now becomes his only weapon. He fights not for pride, but to stay alive. Every kick and punch is filled with fear, anger, and desperation. Min Jong becomes his strongest ally. She stays calm, watches carefully, and makes smart decisions. She finds escape paths, notices dangers early, and helps others move forward. Together, they become leaders, even though neither asked for that role. The tension never stops. Every hallway is dangerous. Every sound could mean death. The film shows how terrifying it is to be hunted, always unsure what waits around the next corner. They are completely alone, surrounded by enemies. The zombies are not the only danger. Fear begins to change the survivors. People panic. Some become selfish. Others betray each other to save themselves. One disturbing moment involves an older man who seems kind and trustworthy. But when trapped in an elevator shaft, his true nature appears. He pushes others aside, willing to sacrifice anyone to survive. In that moment, he becomes just as monstrous as the undead. This is where the film's real horror shows itself. It asks a painful question: is it better to die with honor, or live by becoming something terrible? Loss is constant. Friends and co-workers die one after another. Seeing people you know turn into monsters is heartbreaking. Each death adds emotional weight, reminding us these are not strangers, they were normal people with lives and families. Their journey through the building is brutal. Offices, stairwells, and hallways become battle zones. Anything nearby becomes a weapon. Desks and cubicles become hiding places. One strange moment involves a man with dentures who appears to be bitten. Panic spreads. The group prepares for the worst. Then the truth comes out: it was a fake bite. A dark, ironic moment in the middle of horror. This scene shows how broken everyone's minds have become. Fear is so strong that even false danger feels real. When terror controls you, it becomes impossible to trust anything, even your own eyes. Their goal becomes simple: reach the rooftop. Maybe there is help. Maybe there is a signal. Maybe there is hope, but the outside world is unknown. Is anyone still alive? Or is the whole city dead? As they climb higher, the building feels like a prison. Each floor brings new danger and difficult choices. Hyun-suk fights harder than ever, protecting Min-jong and the survivors. He is no longer running, he is leading. Min-jong stays focused, guiding them carefully, always thinking ahead. Her calm strength balances Hyun-suk's explosive fighting style. Together, they survive. They finally reach the rooftop. Cold wind surrounds them. Below lies Seoul, silent, broken, and overrun. The fight ends without celebration. Hyun-suk and Min-jong survive, but they are deeply changed. Their bodies are wounded. Their minds are scarred. The city remains a graveyard. Their future is unclear. The final image shows their faces not proud, not relieved, but heavy with trauma and loss. Survival came at a terrible cost. Gangnam Zombie may look like a simple zombie movie, but its message is powerful. When everything collapses, who we really are is revealed. The true horror is not just the monsters outside, it is what humans become when fear takes control. Our choices define us, even in the darkest moments. So I ask you this: in a world where survival is everything, and anyone beside you could turn at any moment, what is the one moral line you would never cross, even if it meant your own life? Tell us in the comments. Stay safe. Stay alert, and until next time, keep the nightmares away.